Never landed no more. Pull up like here he is. Still the best he has so far. I know. But it's YouTube time. You can wait. You got some food, you get some more water. Relax. Relax. Let daddy work. They're gonna get this work. What's up, y'all? If you're on your lunch break, you know what I'm saying? Put your headphones on. I wanna get you fired at work. Salute. Come on in, wipe your feet at the door. You know what we doing. We back at it like a crack addict. You know what I'm saying? It's going down around. These notifications are going crazy on all this other stuff. Keep popping up. I can't see it. What's up with it? What's up with it? Jamaica in the building. Yardman ting agwan. Boom. Enough respect. Shout out to all my yard man. The yard massive. Island massive. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling today? What's going on in your world? Talk to me. Bless up, bless up. Make sure I hit that like button on the way in, you know what I'm saying? Let's get this algorithm rhythm in. I took a couple days off, you know what I'm saying? But we back. Story mode. You know, we gotta keep the ball rolling. Finally got my iPhone at least. But I say, you know what? I kind of like this going live format. I like chopping with y'all live. You know what I'm saying? Do I prefer cookie dough or dildo? That's corny. Ooh. Okay. Where that money at? Hey man, you know, it's right here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my new streams, inshallah. You know what I mean? Just chopping it up with y'all, building his channel, building his profile, building his brand. You know what I'm saying? Also, I have a book that's available. Stop! I'm working. You can't get all my attention all the time. Relax. Because I'm gonna put you in the thing. Stop making me be mean, yo. You mad spoiled. Salute, what's good? Always look forward to your stories. I appreciate that, man. What's the story about? I don't know. I'm actually I'm thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? And look, hit the like button when you come in. All right, a lot of y'all ain't even brushed your teeth yet and you ready to troll. Hit the like when you come in, then you can try to get your little jokes off. If they're funny, I'll give you kudos. If you're doing too much, you gotta go. Because we gotta focus here, all right? You know what I'm saying? All right. You will be the first candidate on Have a Nice Lifeness. Okay? God bless from Indonesia. Shout to Indonesia. Where we got in the building, man? Like I said, too, hit the like, man. Hit the like when y'all come up in here, man. Keep them numbers even. Hello from Germany. I look like a tough Kid Cudi. That's kind of almost funny. Okay. Salute was good, King James. What's good, brother? Well, what I'm thinking about is thinking about which one would be a better story, right? Should it be some rap stuff? Should it? Yo, are y'all not listening? Not hearing me? I didn't see that like move since I said hit the like. God damn it! And you're here, asking me questions. Hit the like. I hate when y'all make me be like this, bro. Cause then you know what I'm saying. We want these to do numbers. That's how they do numbers. Anyway, should it be rap oriented? Like behind the scenes battle rap stuff, street oriented, like some crazy, you know what I mean, situation that happened. Or like another jail story. I ain't told y'all another jail story in a while. Where is the like button? There's one right up here in the corner of the right on mine. But I thought if you just double tap the screen, it does it. Is that not the case? Let me know, because I actually don't even know how to hit the like button. I just know you need to. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, painting with watercolors is nice. I actually like painting and art. We don't talk about that type of stuff here, sir. You know, we're gonna keep this as kosher as possible over here. You know what I mean? Double tap the screen to hit the like, right? That's what I thought it was. Yeah, I appreciate that, Frankie. Thank you. So hit that like button. It's free. It helps the channel, and it's appreciated. Absolutely. Absolutely. Salute, Serious. How you feel about the battle versus John the Don? Do you see yourself retiring? What low tier would you consider? Um, nah, what I'm retiring for? I'm outside. I'm kicking tail and taking names. But of course, you know, I'm not gonna be doing this for a long time more. But you know what I mean? This is something I'm good at doing. I get you know, more than a lot of people would to do things. So I enjoy catching rap. I enjoy rapping. I enjoy being creative. So there's no reason for me to. I don't know about these other guys, but for me, I still got a whole lot of gas in the tank and a lot of ammo in the clip. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like pew, pew, pew. Metaphorically and lyrically, of course. Don't get me confused, algorithm. Love your music, bro. You definitely a legend. Serious. I appreciate it. Flygerian's available right now. All streaming platforms. Flygerian. Check it out. Download it. Stream it. You got a little bit left of the summer left where y'all, you know, especially ladies, y'all gonna be doing y'all little TikToks on the boats or the bikinis or something. That's the soundtrack type of that. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of soundtrack that you need. Flygerian. Make sure you get in tune with that. All right? You know what I mean? Jones on the song Raising the Stocks. What you meant by you had jazz hitting high notes. It's a bar, man. Okay? It's a bar. And I said it was something like that, but it wasn't that exactly, but you know what I mean? We back. What's goody? Yes, we back. Yes, sir. We back. We back. Bro, play big dogs. I don't know what that means. Am I gonna battle Hollow and Rex? I don't know about battling Hollow, but definitely with Chef Rex right on up. Just because he be talking crazy, and it's like, bro, respectfully, he's a legend, but he ain't this kind of legend. And the Mexican high socks was crazy, so I don't know what's going on. But I know he trying to defend this guy. You know what I'm saying? You still yapping, bro? Yes. What are you talking about? It's my channel and my job. What else would I be doing if not talking on my channel? Like, what are you talking about? What's good, my guy? Yes, what's good, my guy? Flygerian, get that out now before the summer's up. Yes, sir. Go get that. Go get that. You know what I'm saying? The big dog rap is dope, bro. I appreciate it. Jones, yes, I am here. I am here. Am I going to battle Easy to Block? If he wants to, you know what I'm saying? And the money's right, why not? You know what I mean? No, ain't nothing to squash. It is what it is. Real ones fuck with real ones, and I'm a sucker-free guy. If you want to do your own homework to find out why I don't deal with certain peoples, that's up to you. But I don't incriminate, I don't tell on people, and I don't make it a point to put other people's business in the world. Okay, some of y'all just don't know how to do homework on people. That's why y'all like, what? He's cool. I like him. You don't even know what that man did. Y'all don't even be knowing people's real body or what they really about. But I do. My block does. The wolves do. The real ones. We're not going to be out here making it a point to try to expose other people. We're going to keep it solid. And as you can see, our algorithm's on the ups. Our money's on the ups, and we blessed. And we're going to stay in the light. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to, don't ask me about these other people no more. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. He recently dissed me on his show. Well, what does that say? It says a lot about him. Cause I've been stepping like a cap out here, boy. I've been making it happen by the grace of Allah. How you gonna have something bad to say about somebody that gets it out the mud every time, goes through his own trials and tribulations, gets it back right, and steps up to the plate? Yeah, they hate that. That's why it's the darkness versus the light, man. Some people just dark souls and just evil. Don't matter. They can get blessed, they can get some money, they can get whatever, but inside they're weak. They're really jealous. They really want to be like you. They always wanted to be like you. They always wanted to be cool with you. They hate you because you don't want to be cool with them. Like a girl, like a woman. Oh, you don't want to respond to me? It's when they really get mad. So if people not intelligent enough to be able to see who's who over this internet, it's not my job to help you understand. We doing the life is serious thing. We doing the real thing over here. We sharing real life stories, real game, real bars, real talent, you know what I'm saying? Real energy. All right? That's what we doing over here. No bells and whistles. I didn't need nobody else to use. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even got no cameras and none of that. Just an iPhone and a real nigga. All right? So hit that like button. All right? Because I see we at almost, we got double the people than the like. Hit the like button when you come in here. Wipe your feet at the door when you come in this house, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a place where we deal with respect and reality. All right? So if I'm going to sit here chopping my life and game with you, then, you know what I mean? Wipe your feet when you come in the house. What tribe I'm at? I am the lost tribe of Israel, I believe. You know, the original man. The Asiatic black man, the owner, the creamer, the maker, the cream of planet Earth. That's what I believe what tribe I am. The lost tribe of Israel, because we don't know what tribe we are, because we were slaves in terms of my ancestors in this country. I find that crazy that some people, you might just be trolling asking that, but your name is Husalamadin, so maybe you actually really asking that question, right? And I've noticed that some people in other countries, they really just don't get the concept of, we don't know where our great-great-grandparents are from. How are we supposed to know? Oh, that's crazy. Why do you get black people don't even know where they come from? How are we supposed to know? They be really that naive that they really be like, that's crazy. Like, we don't know our history. Like, we supposed to just know. After 400 years of slavery, somehow, you know what I mean? All Americans like that, buddy. Well, that's the point of why they're Americans, brother. In America, our history and our forefathers, and it's not all Americans. It's some Irish people. They could tell you their grandfather was such and such McGregor. Their great-grandfather was this. He had this land. He came to America this time. Yeah, they could trace their roots. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Story time. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway. Yeah, I like to chop it up with y'all a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? But heard you brought that classic Jones back versus John. It's the same me, brother. By the grace of Allah. Thank you, but it's the same me. Just gotta see me in the light. Just gotta see me in the right building without the politics. Without the whatever. And I'ma shine by the grace of Allah like I always have. It ain't no new me. It ain't no different. You know what I mean? Of course, on any given night, you could do better or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying? Same OP, man. Ready to see you on Smack or some more rap battles. I appreciate that. We got albums out. We got books out. We got videos out. We got content out. We not one-dimensional over here. Thank you. I appreciate y'all that want to get the Jack the Battle vibes. You know what I'm saying? But get the Art of Word War, which is the Battle Rap Handbook, which is available right now. If you Cash App, I'm going to say, you know what? $20, man. Cash App $20 to the Wolfway and get your own copy of the Art of Word War. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to do a, all right, $20. Get your own copy of the Wolfway. It's an audio book that's 2 hours long. I narrated the whole thing. It's fire, but tap in. You know what I'm saying? It is on Amazon. It's on Amazon. It's on Audible. It's on Google Play. But you can also get it directly from me, which is what I'd rather you do. You know what I'm saying? Because people be just acting like they're going to go get stuff and then don't. And not because you necessarily might not want to. We get busy. We're all doing things. You might be at work. You might be doing this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? So I like to get it. The Cash App is TheWolfWay. $ TheWolfWay. TheWolfWay. Can somebody type that so I can pin it, please? Because I still don't know how to type on this. I don't know why it won't allow me. All it allows me to say is type a poll. I don't know how to write on this. Somebody Cash App. Somebody type my Cash App. $ TheWolfWay. There you go. Thank you. And I'm pin it. So I just pinned it. Anybody that wants a copy of the Wolfway, the Art of Word War, just Cash App the Wolfway and put your email in the description. And I will send you a copy right now. I will send you a copy right now. Just put your email in the description. That's it. Easy. Okay? I appreciate y'all. And this fire is different, right? White Americans are mixed between Europeans. They don't know exactly where they're from, not just you. Yeah, there's some people like that also. That's what happens. All right? So, y'all tell me, all right, what type of story shall we do today? Y'all still didn't answer my question. And there's still a lot of y'all sitting here lurking that ain't hit the like, and I don't like that. Making me question some of y'all character, man. You know what I mean? But, what else? What else? Shall we go jail? Shall we go streets? Shall we go rap? Shall we go drama? Bruh, why you still want to talk about that guy in my life, bro? I'm about to block you. No, nobody cares about that. Everybody knows that story already. Do something FSS. I don't know what that means. A behind-the-scenes story of writing the book and what inspired you. Streets drama. Okay. He's like, yeah, everybody knows that. Dude sucker punched me, got his ass whooped and ran. What is there to talk about? Like, this is boring as hell. Well, get your ass out of here. What the hell you talking about? You're in the wrong place talking about boring. You don't even know how we give it up over here. See all these other people? Anyway, all right, I gotta go. You gotta go. Because when niggas do that, you starting to make me think you that person, right? What you talk about? Everybody know I already beat Mav at. Why you keep trying to drag that in my channel? Go. Yeah, that's you behind the camera, buddy. Stop it, man. You just want to get mentioned. You just want to be in my algorithm. I know these people. Jail story. Exactly. Low-key haters. You know how they be. Haters, yeah. You had a crazy verse. Salute. New content, new visuals out. All right, I've been just going and spitting my stuff, whatever, right? And I see all you new people in here. Salute, hit the like. We about to get in the story, because Shorty said this is getting boring, all right? Because me talking to y'all is that cool and all that, but see, sometimes it gets a little overwhelming because people just get into corniness, all right? Don't be dragging and messing up my stuff. This is a fun place full of fire content where we just chop it up dope shit. I try to interact with y'all, but sometimes y'all be messing it up. So, okay. I'm going to tell this story. Yeah. Thank you, Addie. I appreciate you. Okay. Another one. Another one. That's going to go. Okay. So, yeah. Don't worry. I got him out of here, love. All right. So, fine. We'll do this story because this story was inadvertently related to the book, right? And feel free to share the live, send it out, like it, without all the stuff, right? You know what I mean? Do all the stuff. So this is the story. Did I tell the story before? I don't know. This is a story how I basically was dealing with a bully in jail. That was like 6'9", all right? And just for y'all newcomers that don't know, once it's story time, you gotta just relax. It's not gonna be just I'll talk back and forth to you in the comments. That's the only thing about this live stuff. I like interacting with y'all, but once we get in the cooking mode, fall back, let me cook, and we're gonna have a little more dialogue at the end. All right, that's how we do here in Jonesland. All right. Hit the like, wipe your feet when you come in, share it out, all of the stuff, right? It's been going up because of y'all. And I appreciate y'all, but let's keep the routine going the way it's supposed to go, right? All right, so let me cook. All right, so boom. So I'm in West County Jail, which is in California, in the Bay Area, in Richmond, which is like a town right outside of Oakland. West County is basically the county jail for anything that is in Contra Costa County, which is the county that I had this case out of, right? This case where I'm facing all this crazy time behind this situation I explained on the other episode where we talking about the human, you know what I'm saying? So this is where I was fighting this case at, right? And I was there for about 13 months. So towards the end of my sentence, you know, which I wound up copping out to 3 years in prison. Because of COVID, by the grace of Allah, they didn't send me to where I was gonna go, which was San Quentin. San Quentin is reception, right? So for California corrections, if you get sentenced, you're going to one of those reception centers, Wasco, what you call it, San Quentin, you know what I mean? You might go to Soledad. These are old prisons, old classic California, you know what I mean, facilities where they really got real killers, you know, gang members, all of this stuff, right? So, and you're locked down for 23 hours a day usually when you're in reception. So it was a blessing that I got to stay where I was at. Hit the like, man. Some of y'all still lacking, and we almost double the people. So boom. I was blessed that I got to stay where I was at because it was a lot more laid back, right? You got to be at least outside of your whatever. I had a key to my cell, all this stuff, right? Had Mad Bud, you know what I mean? I'm playing ball. We outside, like this is like the playoffs. Every other day we having big games, you know what I'm saying? So as much of the freedoms that you could have when in this type of environment, there was a lot more there, right? Than what I would have had in San Quentin, you know what I'm saying? Or Pelican Bay, all this type of stuff. So I was grateful, right? Now, this is one thing that I think people misconstrue sometimes. Some people attribute to where if you are somebody that speaks about or just lets people into things that have happened in your life in terms of violence or stuff like that, they automatically have the mind state that you're trying to glorify it. You're trying to make yourself look tough or something, right? But the reality of it is, for a person like me, when you wind up, or God forbid you wind up in a situation where your life is literally on the line, it's not even a thing of whether or not you're tough. It's a thing of survival. Because guess what's going to happen? Once one, and this is what a lot of people, especially that are not familiar with, you know, being in and out of systems, you know what I'm saying? Not like that's as good either, but just, this is just the reality. If you've never been in certain positions, it's difficult to know how to react, right? But the reality is, if you don't react the right way, all that's going to happen is you're going to have more and more problems. There are going to be more people that think they can try you. There are going to be more correctional officers that's dealing with you with disrespect. They know you're not going to stand up for yourself. There's going to be more people that just think, oh, you know, if you're sitting there, the sound is muffled. Y'all can't hear me? If you can hear me, put a thumbs up. And speaking of thumbs up, hit that like when you come in here. Salute. It's fine? Okay. Yeah, that must be your joint, Nick Frank. I don't know. But it's not a matter of just being tough. It's a matter of survival, because you don't want to get your food taken. You don't want, when your commissary comes, you go to school or you go to somewhere or go out to play ball, somebody think they can run in your cell and take your stuff, right? You don't, those are things that are just survival things. But if you don't kick up, if you don't show that you're somebody that's willing to defend yourself and willing to stand up, and you're not going to allow someone to bully you, then that's just going to happen. You're not going to eat like that. You're not going to have peace of mind. You're not going to be able to just sit there and watch the TV. Somebody's going to tell you, get up, move, go here. So it's not even about, there's some people that just are not going. You know what I'm saying? And by the grace of Allah, you know what I'm saying? I don't care that I'm not from here. I don't care that, you know what I'm saying, I don't know nobody. I'm still not going. So you got to fight for that. That's the way that is, especially in California, you know, the California corrections system. It's probably like that everywhere, but definitely it is in California. Because as you know, when you see these, you know, these episodes on Adam 22 or this one or that, what is it all about? Fades. Oh man, yes, I took my fade back and this and this and that. That's what I do respect, honestly, about the California gang politics, is that if you're not willing to throw your hands, if you're not willing to stand on your own too as a man, it's like you're a bad representation of the whole thing, right? So I actually like that part, because it's easier to deal with problems that way, instead of people feeling like, oh, okay, well now you gotta, because why? Because you're not man enough to say, okay, me and you, let's deal with the issue right now, right? So I had a few of those situations where I was there. Thank you. I'm glad to be enjoying my freedom too. It's a blessing. It's a beautiful thing, man. God is the greatest. And I gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make those prayers and thank him for the ability to still be here, right? But now I'm reflecting. Yeah, that's all they say, fade this, fade that, right? So, right, that's a part of the whole thing. It's macho. That's what I like about California gangbangers. It's a macho culture. You see, they lifting weights, you know what I mean? The yard, program time. It's mandatory workouts when you're in jail, right? Especially for the Mexicans and the white people, it's mandatory workout. You don't have a choice. You have to work out. They over there talking about, uno, dos, tres, fuerte. They got a whole like chants that they do. So you see the Mexicans training over here, the whites training over here, and you know what we be doing for the most part? Gambling, arguing, right? Now, if you are one of these, you know what I mean, a Crip, a Blood, or whatever, and you on the 4-yard, if you in Pelican Bay, you the shoe, you know what I mean, or San Quentin, all that, they might have a lot more politics than the county jail. But when you're in the county jail, you get people that just come off the streets And they don't know. They don't know how people have been dealing with you there. They don't know that you've been cutting all these people's hair. They don't know that you're, nice and bald and everyone and rap and everyone already knows and accepts you for the last 7, 8 months. They don't know that. They be looking to make a name. They be some of these people is real fake crash outs that think they can find an easy lick, and that's how they gonna make their name, right? So this is what happens in this situation, right? So boom. This guy comes in there. I'm not even gonna say his name. I wanna say his name just because he ratted and everything. It's like, I wanna just smear you up. But you know what? Pause. Ooh. Smear your name. It's just because, ew. Just did a bunch of crazy extra fake gangster stuff. Hit the like. So, dude is like 6'9" though. Dude like 6'9". He about 26, 27. Weight up. Pause. So when he comes in the dorm, the first day, or the pod, this ain't no dorm, we have cells, but when he comes in, the first day, he gets locked up the first day. He comes in there yelling at the COs. Yeah, disruptive. You looking like, yo, what's up with this dude, right? Coming in there screaming, getting locked down. Now the lockdown cell where we was at is in the same pod. It's just a cell where you're just locked in the cell. You can't open it, right? So it's not like in other jails where you go to a whole separate part of the jail. You're still right there. So you can still be yelling out your cell, asking people to do this or that for you or whatever, right? So this guy that comes in and gets locked down is one of these guys. So he's just yelling out the cell at people. And sometimes people can be intimidated enough, especially when you're in enclosed spaces with somebody, where if somebody is just like a, no diddy, just a big guy, you know what I'm saying? A big, seeming like a force to be reckoned with, there's gonna be people that just will fall in line. Just because in their mind, they thinking, they thinking that they got some type of help if something gets smoky, right? They thinking they got their own personal crash dummy, basically, on one level. On another level, they're just scared that the guy's gonna kick up on them. So even if they could kind of see that he's kind of on bozo timing a little bit, it's not a lot of people that's just gonna be like, man, get out of here, I don't wanna hear that, bro. They're just gonna be like, all right, like you're just gonna sit there and letting you cap. Even when it seems extra, right? So everything out this guy's mouth, literally, this is the words he kept saying every chance he got. I'm a gangster, because I'm a gangster. And you know a gangster, you know what I'm saying? Because when you a gangster, that's all he kept saying. He's on the phone with his girl. You hear him yelling on the phone. You know I'm a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you know I'm a gangster. That's not gangster, right? To continue to inform people how gangster you are. Like, what? Now, it's already weird, right? Bozo time, exactly. Definitely bozo time, right? So, it's getting weird, right? He's starting to do things that, energy doesn't lie. Energy don't lie. And sometimes you ever just been in a room with somebody or in the same area as somebody and you don't even have to say anything to them, just somehow you're just total opposite energies. It was like this, right? Because I'm a cool guy, bro, for the most part. I like, we like cracking jokes. We watch the TV, watch some, sports. I be pretty much to myself and I stay out of extra stuff. If I could deal with somebody, it's usually to try to help them. The young boys would come to my cell, pause, and bring their paperwork. And I would try and coach them to their case. And we would look through, look for loopholes and stuff or we would work out, pause. You know what I'm saying? And this is why y'all made me think of this, because somebody said, tell a story about writing the book, right? So I started writing this book when I was in this jail at this time, because you know what I would do? I would sleep this was my routine at this time. I would sleep for most of the day, and I would wake up around 3 o'clock, right? I think they let you out around that time, whatever, kick it, work, play ball, eat, go back, because I would stay up all night in my cell. I would stay up all night, smoking, listening to music. I'd be in there dancing around, writing, doing push-ups, whatever. I would stay up at night so I don't have to deal with these niggas during the day. So I can literally be tired and not even want to be around all these people that's up. That was my routine at that time, right? So that's when I really started writing and really getting creative. Enough of y'all not hitting that light either, all right? So I started really getting into my bag. And this is around the same time where dude comes in here, and people will be coming to my cell, I swear to you, no cap. At first I thought it was something fishy. I thought it was some funny giddiness at first, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody came up to my cell and was like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, what's up, nigga? Like, what you want? And he's like, yo, you wrote some more of this? I said, what? I'm like, and he kind of mumbling, he's like kind of acting shy. I'm like, what you saying? He's like, no, I'm saying, you wrote some more of that shit? I'm like, what, the book I was writing? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, what's up? He's like, nah, I swear to you on my daughter's life. He's like, nah, I want to hear some of that shit. It's like a movie, dog. So I'm like, oh, so you want me to like read you some of what I wrote? He's like, yeah. Next thing I know, bro, why is there like 3 or 4 grown men sitting on the floor in the cell, and I'm reading this book like it's story time. And these niggas is really sitting there like this, like, they like, yo, this is a movie, bro. And honestly, I didn't think about the Art of Word War, which is available right now on Storytelling. This Cash App is pinned at the bottom. If you want a copy, you can get one right now. Just put your email in the description. I didn't think about it like a movie. I didn't even see it like that. I was really just writing this stuff because I figured if it was going down, y'all need to get the real story. And what was I writing about? The book is about battle rap. It's called The Art of Word War. It's the history and the story of how us black people took our language from the African griots in Africa through the Shakespearean era to the dancehall reggae era to now what battle rap became now. That's what the book is about. So it's pure. It's real game. It's really showing everything. So niggas is really captivated like, yo. So that's when I knew I had something special, right? But it is published. How many, are you not listening? Bro, I just told you it's available right now. Cash at me, TheWolfWay, which is pinned below, $20, and I will send you a copy. Okay? I don't like having to repeat myself, Marshmallow. But anyway, it's all love. So at this time, I'm writing. I'm cutting hair. I'm drawing cards for people and stuff because I could draw too. So people would have, it'd be Valentine's Day or somebody's got a birthday. I would draw cards for them. Alaikum salam. I would draw cards for people. I'm cutting hair. I'm playing ball. You know what I mean? I didn't really rap like that to other people, but sometimes people rap. I'm helping niggas with their cases. I'm a community guy. You know what I'm saying? So this guy, in his mind, I guess he just thinks I'm the only guy there from the East Coast. There's nobody else from the East Coast at all. There's this one other dude from Detroit in the whole pie. Everyone else is from Cali. So I'm the oddball out, I guess. So this guy, I guess in his mind, he's thinking, well, then I must be the easiest victim, right? Because people are gonna take his side, right? But also a lot of times this has to happen too. And this is why it's important that if you actually ever, God forbid, have to be in a situation like this, you show people you're crazy. If they think you crazy, they're gonna leave you alone. They're gonna be like, all right, yeah, nah, Jersey's crazy, right? I had a couple of moments of Jersey's craziness, but they didn't know, he didn't know this. This guy's new. They have found this sword that I made, right? I made this sword. I just said that in the John John battle. I said in Cali jail, I got that toilet cleaning brush and cut the handle off like the Celtics on Kyrie double teaming up. That's a fact, right? Shout to my shout to my man Buddha, man, free Buddha. You know what I'm saying? But him and his cousins, he had some cousins that came in there. We outside playing ball. I'm gonna give y'all mini stories within the story so you can get the real story on how the story is storying. All right. So I'm outside playing ball. And I mean, you know, these kids, they young too, you know what I'm saying? So they taking each other's side and, you know what I mean? Yeah, go ahead, cheering for his mans against me, playing ball. It started getting annoying to me, because now, oh, now your cousins is here, and now all of a sudden it's, oh yeah, like now you gotta be extra fanned out. Like, that's corny, bro. We just playing ball, like, fall back. So I said something that I wasn't supposed to say, deliberately, right? Which is I used the B word. You don't use that word in jail. Unless you want to fight, which I did. I was already mad, angry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing my daughter. I'm in here with all you stinky dudes. You know what I mean? I wanted to fight. I was angry. And I've been working out, doing all these pull-ups and push-ups. And so I tried to fight, you know what I mean? And he was like, nah. He was like, nah, we gonna clean you up. He said, nah, we just gonna catch you and clean you up. So I'm like, oh yeah? Okay. That's all I need to hear. What? Oh, no, you're not. I went straight to that closet, looked in there, felt that it had that white toilet scrubber brush. I broke the damn, the brushes part off of it and started Now, within about, no lie, because we was on lockdown, within about 2 hours, I had a plastic samurai sword that was sharp enough, that was about this long, pause. That shit was about at least, pause, 8 to 9, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say it because that sounds crazy, but you know what I mean? It was a formidable weapon that I literally just, and it was like that thick. It wasn't like a little, one of those little, it was like a real plastic Bowie knife. That's what it looked like. It like a plastic Crocodile Dundee knife, right? So, yeah, I'm ready. What's up? Nothing wound up happening because they heard me scraping that shit. He went back and told him, yo, Jersey in there making some shit. We ain't have another conversation after that. Niggas ain't even bring back up nothing, right? So I stashed this outside in the yard. I buried it in the dirt, packed it down in the dirt. That way, you know what I mean? It ain't in my cell. If it goes down like that, it's probably gonna be like right when we come out anyway. I'm gonna pull it out the ground, get crazy if I got to, right? And plus, I had made another one that I hid in the phone booth. They had this phone booth thing where they had phones on the wall, but they had these little metal square rods underneath them, right? And it was literally like hollow inside. This was a genius hiding place for months. And then one day, I'm looking out the cells and they got this little, you know, the turtles or, you know, whatever that team, you know, the boys. They in there searching around and I seen them start going underneath in the phone things. I'm like, oh, he came out of it with it. I'm like, oh, damn. I'm all paranoid because I'm thinking, do they fingerprint these shits? Like, I'm asking my son, yo, they fingerprint them? Because I know my prints is on it. They're like, nah, they not doing all that, bro. They're just going to throw it out. So I'm like, all right. So I had made a new one. This is the new one I wound up making, right? So it's one day it rains. You know that song by Tony? It never rains in Southern. It doesn't really rain that much in Northern California either, right? When it does rain, it's usually rare, or it's the winter time, and it's sporadic rain. It'll rain, then it'll stop. You know what I mean? It won't just be pouring, or it will just have a whole little rain, phase. But then the sun comes back out, right? So they on the yard working out, and I guess it had the top layer of soil had went away because of the rain, and you could see the plastic from the handle sticking out from the grass, right? So they see it, take it out. They see what it is, and they see how sharp it is, how crazy, how well it's crafted. I be on some MacGyver shit. Like, it's survival, nigga. I'm from Jersey. I don't know none of y'all Cali niggas. What? Yeah, I'm gonna be ready. Y'all come at me with them little pencil, little wire shanks and all that, nigga. I'm gonna have some shit that's could cut you, poke, yeah. Ain't playing with my life. I'm making it back home to my baby. What? I was applying this, and then they called a meeting. They found this and they called a meeting, right? And I see they calling a meeting, and my man like, yeah, they found some plastic, some big ass knife on the yard. They think the Serenios is plotting something. I'm like, what? And I know it's mine, right? So I'm like, wait, where did he find it? He was like, it was right over by the handball wall. I'm like, man, this is mine, right? They having a meeting talking about, yeah, like, because I guess they think the Serenios is moving on them now, right? Because it's like, damn, they got these big ass knives. They probably thinking they about to do something. And they stashing them on the yard. So they really thinking they got to have a meeting about this. I sat there and let them have the meeting, right? This is one of these OG prison gangs that I'm not going to say the name of. I sat there and watched them have the meeting. And then at the end, I asked Smoke, I'm like, yo, so what y'all did with that shit? He like, what? Like he kind of was acting as if it wasn't none of my business at first. Like, what? Well, I said, what did you do with it? He's like, oh man, we got rid of that shit, man. We don't need nobody with shit like that around here. I said, nigga, that was mine, bro. And he's like, what? He's like, Jersey. Come on, Jersey. Yo, come on, bro. You don't need nothing like that, man. What you need that for? I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, bro, listen, can I just get my shit back? Like I told you, we threw that away. We don't want nobody in here with shit like that. How you even make that shit, man? Da-da-da-da. I'm like, yo. I'm like, all right, man. Like, all right, whatever, right? So after this, I guess I kind of was deflated off making, because now this is the second one I done made that I somehow got lost in the sauce. And that's exactly what they was thinking. Like, this nigga Jersey's crazy, right? So, good if you think that, first of all, because y'all, this is why I've been kind of coasting here. I had about my 3-4 phase already. Now I'm coasting. We good. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go home soon. At this point, I'm fighting back and forth with the captains and the people, that's the staff, because I'm telling them, y'all need to give me my credits, right? Because when you get sentenced in California prison systems, they give you 33% once you hit the main line. The main line means once you go to prison. So once you go to Pelican Bay or to San Quentin or wherever is a mainline facility, your time goes from the half time where you get, as long as you don't have a violent crime, to 33%. Because I'm in the county and they're not shipping me to the prison because of COVID, they're trying to not give me my 33%. And I'm like, yo, bro, this ain't my fault that I can't go there. I didn't make up COVID. How you gonna not give me my credits for my own, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this time in California. I deserve the same credits as anybody else. It ain't my fault it's a pandemic. So I'm going back and forth with them about this, right? You know what I'm saying? So, shit, it would have been wise to use that plastic. You gotta see it. You know what I mean? Plastic could definitely unalive something very fast. You just gotta know what you're doing with it and how to make it. If it's thick plastic, that's like this thick, and you sharpen that shit to a point to where, what? That's going through flesh, maybe even bone. I'm trying to tell you, I seen it done. But anyway, so at this point, there's a lot going on, right? I'm fighting with the system, and I'm fighting with the, just the energies now in this pod, right? Little did I know this happened. I gave y'all the backstory. Yo, nah, you right about that. That wouldn't have been wise to use it because I would have still been in prison. You're right. So it was a blessing in disguise that both of the ones that I made wound up somehow not happening, right? So at this point, that's what we're gonna call this episode, 25 batteries in a sock. So my last backup weapon was a sock full of batteries. So I had a sock with like 20 something batteries in it. Double socked. You know what I mean? And you can put that right here on your waist. Let's just let the thing flap out. So worst comes to worst, you just bing, right? The bing, boom, split, right? So I got my sock batteries. So this guy, this new big 6'9" guy that comes in and is being disruptive, right? He's saying all these different random things, and somebody puts a battery in his back. Somebody tells him that if Jersey don't give me my $50 on Monday, we gonna have to show him what time it is. I'm not gonna say this now, I'm gonna call this guy P, because I don't wanna give him no shine either, especially not in a negative way. We'll call him P. I was getting bud from this guy and paying him in commissary food, right? Now mind you, he just finessed these Mexicans with this. He told them it didn't land. Ain't my business, I don't care. I want the whole mother load. So once it lands, just let me know and I got you. If $50 is what you want for this, and that might have been like this or something, for $50. That lasts you a long time in jail, right? So I'm like, yeah, I need that. So when it comes, he gives it to me. I said, you want me to pay you in food? Because that's one thing I don't like to do. I don't like to hit my peoples up on the outside, especially when they know I got money on my books. Talking about, can you cash up this person? Can you cash up that? That's how they know most of the time that you're doing stuff you ain't got no business doing, first of all, because you got money to eat. What you need money, what you need to cash up somebody else over here for, right? So usually people getting extorted or something weird like that when they always ask somebody to cash up something to somebody, right? So I told him, yeah, I'll pay you in food. Just tell me what you want. You know what I mean? You just order the shit, and when the commissary come, I got you. He's like, all right, cool. But now, since this big 6'9" guy that's from your city is here, you trying to flex and putting a battery in his back, talking about, yeah, Jersey, we gonna show him what time if he don't pay me. What? So they wasn't respecting that. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Fat Sean, you know what I'm saying, from Oakland. This nigga was about 400 pounds. I don't know how he was robbing stuff, but he was out there. You know, I don't want to put too much, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to my man Sean. He came to me, pause. I was like, yo, Jersey, I gotta holler at you. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, look, man, he said, we don't respect that backdoor shit. This is exactly what he said. We don't respect that backdoor shit. And he's like, man, this nigga P over here talking about if Jersey don't pay my money, he gonna do this and y'all they gonna do that. I'm like, word? He's like, yeah. He's saying that to the new crash out nigga. I'm like, nah. Now I'm seeing why he been acting like that. This guy done put a battery in his back, as if. Now, because he said that in the day room too, he's probably getting the idea of like, oh, okay, they must not mess with him like that. This could be my, you know what I mean? This, like, I could be his victim to prove his little gangster status, right? Because he's obviously fishing for it. Every other word out your mouth is how much of you, I'm a gangster, because I'm a gangster. You mean when you a gangster, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move a certain way if you a gangster. You feel me? Big doofy nigga. It's like, people just sitting there rolling their eyes and shit like, but nobody stepping to him. So, Mr. Gangster, I run down on P, right? Once I found out he said that, and this is exactly what happened. No seasoning whatsoever. I know some people won't believe it because it just sounds too tough, but it's true. So, I run up on him. Yo, let me holler at you right fast. He's like, oh, what's up, Jersey? I said, nah, let me holler at you right fast. Huh? This, the back of your collar. Nah, let me holler at you right fast. Come here. He coming to say, yo, what's up, dog? What's up? Oh, you telling niggas I owe you, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? I'm pointing him up, poking him on his forehead. I really wanted to just go, but I'm like, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not a bully. And he was some little frail ass, think he's slicker than everybody type nigga. But he like 100 pounds soaking wet. Little light skinned, weird face nigga. So I'm like, yo, bro, why you telling niggas out? Oh, you know, I ain't say that. I ain't say that. I ain't say that. Well, how they know? He the only person that, you the only person that know that. Yo, well, I'm just, yo, I ain't saying like that though, Jersey. I'm like, man, stop playing with me, bro. Like, I was tight because I knew what it meant. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight this 6'9" guy now because you didn't already put it in motion. You didn't already put it in motion. You already got him running around and doing and saying disrespectful enough stuff that I'm gonna have to check eventually if we still gonna be in the same place, right? What's up to all the new people coming in here? Wipe your feet when you come through the door, man. Life is serious. We in story time, all right? I'm in Contra Costa County Jail. This man is 6'9", and he's trying to bully me. So I'm like, man, he's saying, now he's starting to say little slick things under his breath, right? Now, I'm not going to just run down on him, right? I'm going to let him crash out. I already checked this guy. He like, I don't know. He over here with it. So I'm not going to just pop on him. I just poked him in the forehead a couple times, said some real, you know what I mean, disrespectful stuff to him, and made sure he understood, like, yo, bro. So, but now I'm going to have to deal with this other guy the way that it happens, right? That's a fact. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. So the guy's making little comments, talking about, yeah, because if we was in New York, they be showing us what time it is, you know what I'm saying? We be cool with these East Coast niggas. I'm the only East Coast guy here. So when he would start talking like that, I'm like, yo, who you talking about, bro? He was playing this game at first. If I was talking to you, I would have said you. I'm just speaking in general. Yeah, all right. People looking at me like, all right, Jersey, like, you see what he doing type shit. Like, it was like, I see, right? So I tried, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to fight this guy. I didn't. He was huge, pause. And he was dumb. He was dumb. He had nothing to lose. He had no money. He had nothing going on. All he had was this. All he had was whether or not, and see, that's when you gotta go. You can call me anything but a liar. So this is all he had going, was trying to be the tough guy. I'm about to go home. I'm arguing with these people to let me go. The last thing I need is a new fight. The last thing I need is some new infraction. Or to, God forbid, get a new charge, which is what I wound up getting. So the dude's just saying a bunch of stuff. And you know what's going to happen? Other people, especially in jails and prisons, it's a mind game. It's a manipulation game. A lot of people want someone else to do something that they don't want to do themselves because they just want it to happen. They just want you to not be there. They don't want to have to fight you and roll you up. They want to gas somebody else to do it, right? They want somehow someone else to do their work for them. They're criminals. This is the point. This is how criminals think. We don't want to, astaghfirullah. They don't want to have to do the work themselves all the time. They just want stuff to happen. You're going to gas somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Very Muslim designer look. Hello? King's Flow. So that's what winds up happening, right? Now people are coming up to me. He might have did something to them, and they like, yo, Wolf, you got to get that nigga out of here, Wolf. Why? This is y'all city. I ain't even from out here. Now all of a sudden I got to be the savior for everybody? This is how it started becoming. All of a sudden now I got to be the goddamn savior. Why? Because I'm the closest in height. I'm 6'4", he's 6. So people started kind of coming at me with the energy was kind of there. You could tell the energy was there in the pod to where it was like, what's going to happen? So I tried to put it away. I tried to do everything in my power. I even did a personal pull-up move on him, right? Because usually when people act like this and you catch them by themselves, their tone changes, right? Their tone changes. So this guy was looking to buy some, let's say, medicine. I had medicine. I'm a resourceful guy. And I was saving most of this medicine because when you go to prison out there, which I thought I was going to, you can get a phone for like $2,500, 2 racks. It's probably gonna be some little Alcatel or something, but you can communicate with the outside world. So I was thinking, I'm saving up this medicine because this is gonna be what I buy my phone with. So they knew I had the medicine. They knew I had bud. They knew I was cutting hair. They knew I was some type of asset and some type of motion in that place. So the dude is allegedly trying to buy. Somebody came to me, or somebody trying to buy something. Oh yeah, which one? This one, he was still in the lockdown cell. Oh, this new nigga, blah, blah, blah. So I came by and deliberately checked his temperature, right? No, this is after he got out the lockdown cell, because this is when I heard he was saying little slick stuff, and I wanted to see in person. So when they said it was him, I'm like, all right. So I came down there and I'm like, yo, what's up? And he like, oh, what's up, dog? I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? You already know, I'm just, you know what I mean? So he thinking he gonna finesse me, right? Yeah, when I get it, I could just, yeah, when you get it, then holler at me, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you get it, then holler at me, though. But you good, though? Gave him the, yo, you good, though? Oh, yeah, it's all good, it's all. Why you been talking all that shit then, nigga? Yeah, I know what you've been saying. But instead of me being on like, man, but I heard you been saying though, so what's up? I'm just asking you, nah, but are you good though? But I'm looking in your eyes like this when it's just me and you in the cell, like this. You good though? His eyes like this. No, yeah, I'm good. All right. I just needed to know, right? Cool. Now let's see. Now this is how you know some people really clowns though. They'll act like that with you in private, and then when they get back in public, they'll still try and do the, that's when you know it's full bozo status. When you'll still try to do the moves after you already checked them. It's like, bro, just leave it alone then. No, you're gonna still think that, because you think you're gonna sway people on your side. You think that you're gonna, as long as you take me down, you're gonna wind up being the guy in the pod. That's what his mind state is. But my mind state is, I'm trying to get out of here. I don't want to have nothing to do with none of this. I can't help it that I'm me. So we on the yard one day. The fences, it was a fence separating this other side from our side, right? And we watched them playing ball, and they could see us playing ball. And this guy is, I know some of this stuff sounds unrealistic, but it's just, I can't make this up, right? So I'm on the fence. I'm standing there by the fences. That's where the pull-up bar and everything is at. So I'm on the pull-up bar. I would do at least 100 pull-ups every day, right? So they was calling me karate body, because my shit was just like cut up. I'm like this on the pull-up bar, and somebody's like on the other fence, like, yo, that rap nigga Serius Jones over there? I was laughing. I'm like, man, that's me, man. They like, nah, that ain't you. I'm like, I swear it is. They're like, yo, that's crazy. Niggas start walking over to the gate. Yo, what's good? I'm like, yo, what up, man? You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna be here that much longer. I'm chopping back and forth with this other P that had a human trafficking, right? I actually gave him my lawyer information, all type of stuff. So this guy comes up behind me, pause, the 6'9" Goofington, told me, yeah, that is him. Okay, once I know you're a bozo, you're not getting any interaction from me. Not a hi, how you doing? Not a hello. When I see you talking, I don't acknowledge you at all. So when he comes out and does that, because this is my mind state, especially in California prison politics, I know the rules. When somebody's a PC, a dropout, and they just bad, they no good, you don't talk to them. A rat, whatever, you don't talk to them. You don't deal with them at all. because you dealing with them or being next to them could somehow get you into a situation that could somehow get you identified with them. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to have any interaction with you whatsoever. I could tell you're a clown. Just leave me alone. That's it, right? So I'm just like, as soon as he comes out talking that shit, I literally just looked at them and I'm like, yo, y'all be safe, my niggas. Salute. They'll salute. And I will step off. Some people kind of laughing and shit because they see how goofy the dude look. Now he's just standing there looking stupid. And I hear him yelling when I'm walking back in. I'm walking back in, but I hear his voice behind me. Like, yeah, now he ain't gotta like me. He ain't gotta like me. He ain't gotta talk to me. Niggas ain't gotta fuck with me. But you know what I'm saying? But I know I'm a gangster and they gonna see what time it is with me. Da-da-da-da. Sound familiar? Grown man mad that he can't just sit there and bullshit with you and talk cap with you. Grown man mad that you don't want to be his friend. Big grown goof upset another grown ass man in jail that you don't know because you can't get next to him and try to get some of his motion or try to get some free medicine from him or try to get some. You jealous because somebody's literally from the East Coast. Yeah, these New York niggas think they all that. What? So I tried to avoid this. I just avoided this guy for as long as I could, right? Which was about 2 weeks, right? Ironically, this is around the time where I'm going back and forth with the captains and all them. I should have been let out already. They should have already let me go. That's what other people telling me too. But my lawyer, who did good, he did good. He got me a good deal. It was the third lawyer I had. If y'all want to hear that story, go back to the other story on the human. But I'm telling him, bro, they got to let me out. He's looking at it like, dude, just... I got you a year basically, which is 3 years, but I got you a year basically off of damn near elbow. Like, if you got to do a couple more months, he's like, he ain't really fighting for that. So it's like really up to me, you know what I'm saying? He got his money and he feel like his job is done. I'm kind of blowing him up, telling him, nah, man, they gotta let me go because he's acting like he don't even know about that part. Like, bro, I don't know. It's COVID. It's backed up. So I'm going back and forth with him. The captains and the white shirts, the staff of the jail, right? So around this same time, this day, I just knew it. Sometimes you just, Beanie Siegel, you could feel it in the air, right? I just knew this was the day. I just knew somehow. So I took that sock with 25 batteries in it and put it in my waistband, right? We didn't have jumpsuits out there. We had like pants and shirts. So I just took it, put it in my waistband, you know what I mean? Had it ready, came downstairs, you know what I'm saying? And dude's doing his typical, trying to intimidate people, walking around in the day room, talking tough move. And I just said, yo, come on, man. Come outside. And he's like, what? Oh, you want to fight? I said, just come outside, bro. Like, you ain't got to be loud. Just come outside. So now everybody in the day room like, oh, shit. Yeah, Jersey. No, get something down. Now they all, it's like, oh, because everybody been already waiting for this moment, right? I've been avoiding it. Everybody's been like this. Is he gonna do it? Because they done already seen me crash. They already know I'm crazy and be making MacGyver weapons. They done found it. They done had meetings about it. You know what I'm saying? It's already a known thing. They already see me get emotional in front of the whole. I used to literally go back and forth going to war with the police. This is another part, right? When I was writing this book. Because you know what they would do? They would come to my cell and take my books, take my National Geographics. A white man that was a part of an area, one of those Aryan white gangs, was there for like 5 years fighting his case. They let him go, and he had a whole library of National Geographic. I love National Geographics. I will sit there and read a National Geographic on the street like it's like that's like a movie to me. It's like a window into other worlds and stuff. I love National Geographic. I had a whole library of them. You know what they would do? If I'm lying, I'm dying. Every time there'd be a new officer training, they come straight to my cell. They come straight to my cell and steal my stuff. Take my extra book. Oh, you're only allowed to have 7 books. Oh, so you want? So I would literally be yelling at the top of my lungs in front of the whole dorm. F y'all crackers, man. Y'all, you don't want us to be reading? Well, we can't do nothing with our brains. You want us to only have 7 books? What you mean? That'll take me a week to read 7 books. Y'all want to steal my books? You know what I mean? You really in the Aryan Brotherhood. Just say that. You crack ass. Like, I was going crazy. And everybody's like, yo, Jersey, like, yeah, what you mean? I'm really fighting. This is really fighting the power. This ain't no joke to me. I don't, just because some of y'all lay down for them. I ain't laying down for them. You come in there and try to steal my water bag. It's a bag with water in it. This is what I'm working out with. They come straight to my shit, steal, take the water bag, take the books, they would come in my cell, take at least 7 or 8 things, knock everything around, and leave. This is what I had to deal with. If I had pictures up of my daughter and stuff like that, rip them down. That's contraband. You're not supposed to have stuff up on the thing. But rip them off though. Put your pictures of your daughter and all that on the floor. Then tell you to clean it up. They're trying to break you, man. They're trying to break your spirit. They could tell if you like a up-spirited, you know what I mean, whatever person. They're like, yeah, him. If Allah bless you with this glow, it's going to show wherever you at. So you're just going to have to fight for it sometimes. You're going to have to fight through stuff. You're going to have dark forces trying to stop your shine, bro. Come on now. Like, Wallahi. So this was just another example of how I'm fighting just dark forces that's trying to keep me in jail when I'm supposed to be out, trying to prevent me from even having, they see the traffic, people coming to my cell, they see the type of interaction that I have in the pod because they're looking at the cameras all day. They sitting there looking all day. Some of these COs would come down and they would come to my cell and tell me about the new whoever interview that's out on me. Yo, you got a new interview out on you. Da-da-da-da. They would come and show me all this. So I was a high profile inmate, I guess, or whatever. So, but this day, so I got all this pent up frustration already, right? So this day, this guy's in there talking all this stuff again, this big 6'9" bully. So I'm like, yo, just come outside. I go outside, I'm waiting for him. He's not coming outside. I'm stretching, getting ready. All right, about that time now, right? 5 minutes pass. He's still outside. People leaning around, looking around, because they try not to hide it up, but people looking. We see you now, salute. We here now, right? So he never comes outside. I'm like, man, so I walk back inside. And people like, man, don't worry about that nigga Jersey, man. We know he capped, bro. Like, don't even trip off that, man. You about to go home. Don't even worry about it. In my mind now, I'm like, nah, like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at this point, it's just my name and my respect. I've started feeling like a B word. And I'm like, wait, nah, I'm scared of this guy. If I'm scared of you, that's the worst thing for you. If I have some type of fear, that's the worst possible thing for you. Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to want to kill that fear for myself. It ain't about you no more. If I'm going to look at myself like, wait, hold up, you scared? Nah, come on now. I got to prove it to myself now. Ain't even about you. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I said, you know what? All right. I go back inside. I knew he was going to come out with some excuse. And that's exactly what he did. He comes out finally like 20 minutes, 15 later with some damn black rubber gloves on his hands. Talking about, you know, you had to get some gloves. I look at him, everybody look at me, all look at me like, I'm like, man. I say, you know what? You got it, man. You got it, man. And he like, what? You saying you a B? You saying you a bitch? Yep. Yeah. That's what I am then. I said, but we got a saying, right? If you see a bitch, slap a bitch. Right? That's the saying we say. Y'all got a saying that get off where you mad at. Right? Because that basically means I ain't going in the cell with you. I ain't going nowhere. We're not going to arrange no fights. If you want to fight, just pop off. I'm not scared of the hole. I don't care. Get off if you want to get off. But in my mind, what I was really thinking also was I got to strategically have this fight now because obviously he's too scared and he wants to kind of make it a scene. He don't want to just go in the cut with you and get it over with. He wants to make the scene in front of everybody and make it a big, that's why it's called day room. That's why it's called day room. That's why we say that that's the new saying. Oh, that nigga day room. You want to do all that extra stuff for the attention, but you really don't want that smoke, right? So what I had to do, especially being that I don't want to get charged for this. And in my mind, I'm gonna go up top. I'm gonna go upside your top with these 25 batteries in this sock. And it's probably gonna do something permanent to your brain. That's what I'm really thinking. So I'm like, well, when I do that, you have to provoke me on camera. So that way it's not my fault. He attacked me, right? That's what I'm thinking. Don't matter though. So the dude's talking around. I tried to keep it nice at first, but I couldn't help it. Because now my mouthpiece is too reckless. So he's like, so you saying you a B? So you saying you a B, right? And I say, yup. If you see a B, slap a B. You know what I'm saying? Because you know why? I think you're a big P, right? I don't want to curse on here. So I say, I think you a big P word, right? I'm like, you run around here talking about, I'm a gangster. We ain't seen you do nothing gangster yet. All you do is inconvenience everybody here. You yell on the phone. You ain't got no money. You ain't get no commissary. You a bum. You a big, loud doofus. And I'm like, and you know what? I think you a pussy. And I'm like, so if you are, just be that. If not, swing or shut up. I ain't got nothing else to say to you, bro. And I turned around and I just started watching the TV. But I took my shirt off. Because now I forced you. I'm an expert in flipping the script. Oh, you want me to prove that I'm tough? For what? I don't even want to fight you. But the reality is, you a B because of this, that. Everyone's sitting there like, oh. They like, oh. It's like that super hot fire meme. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh. Yeah, if you want, what you gonna do, G? Bust the move. Yeah, so like that shit just came on the loudspeakers. Everybody just sitting there like, oh, Jersey is crazy. Right? So now it's like, what you gonna do now? Now you gotta fight me. See? I psyched you out. I had to make you pop on me because I can't pop on you first, even though I want to. But I gotta make you swing first. So now he look crazy. Now he's mad. Now he's like, all right. So he's going around. Now all of a sudden you need some shoes. Now you need somebody else's shoes too. All this time you ain't get your shoes wasn't good enough. You had to have a glove on your hand. It had to be the right time of day, the right temperature. Bruh. So I just totally ignored this guy. I just sat down, because that's the most gangster thing I could do now. I told you what I said. I meant what I said. I got nothing else to say. Unless you just run up on me, there's nothing to say. So I'm just sitting there, watching the TV. My back is turned, but it's sideways so I can still see, all right? He running around, trying to threaten the little Pisces and stuff. And yo, let me see your shoes. Let me see your shoes. Let me see your shoes. Finally, somebody gives him the shoes, right? And he comes around inching up like this. He comes around inching up. I'm sitting down still, just like this, watching the TV. But I'm looking at him on my peripherals. I see him. But he's like, stand up, stand up. I'm still just ignoring him. And he's like, man, I don't want to hit nobody sitting down. So he said that. I'm like, okay. So I stood up. I still was standing just like this, hand over fist, just looking straight. So he like, swing, swing. Swing then. People laughing in the background because they like, yo, this big. Imagine he's 6'9". This guy's really like. So he finally gets up close, and he finally does swing. Right? Not gonna lie, I underestimated this guy's reach. Not gonna lie, but thank God, he had about enough. He had about as much power behind that as like a 2-year-old pushing a big wheel. Like he connected with a good 2 or 3. Because I'm like this, so when he got close and he swung, I'm thinking I can just, I'm long pause, and I got reach, so I could normally just, on the first one, and then, right? So I had, and it still, oh, connected with the first 2 because his arms is long. Oh, I hit the step back. Oh. But that's it. That's all it did. It was just like, all right. And then I got in there, close, pause. And what do? This is why I took my shirt off. Always take your shirt off. You got this big, dumb sweatshirt on. You know what? This is why instincts is I love my instincts. Take the back of your shirt, pull it over your head, and pull it down. So now you're like this, right? I just started pulling them all around the day room like this. Bing, 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 bing. Just mad, like 14 right hand uppercuts while I just got his shirt like that. Bing, bing, bing. And he just all over the day room. Now you're 5'7". Now instead of 6'9", you're 5'7". Right? Because you're like this. And I'm dragging him around the day to keep him off balance. Because I don't want him to get his balance. So I'm dragging him around to keep him off balance, and I just keep upcutting. Boom. And I'm glad I didn't, but I was about to take that sock out with them 20 batteries in it and just, mom. But thank Allah I didn't. Because I would have broke everything, and I wouldn't have been here right now, right? So here come the boys. Here come the police with the guns out. Let him go, freeze, let him go. So I'm holding him in the middle of the day room like this. I still got the shirt over his head, and I'm just wailing on him, and now they all on me with the guns, right? So I ain't gonna lie, I kind of froze, and I'm like, because in Cali prison politics, you're supposed to go until they gas you. Go till they stop you. Now, once they fire off that warning shot, and once they fire, yeah, then you stop, right? But you're supposed to go till you stop. I stopped. When I seen all the guns and shit, and they point them at me, I'm like, all right, let him go. So I'm just like, all right, let him go, right? I never really know the damage of, that I caused until after, right? Because, you know what I'm saying? So I look up, and he's leaking. All this, he got blood all between his teeth, all his nose, all this shit leaking, right? And thank God I didn't pull the sock with the batteries out, so they didn't see it, right? And I lay down, they come cuff me, take me to the hole, right? This guy is running around in the day room. I can't make this up. This guy running around in the day room trying to be like, they locking him up too, right? But he's asking people today, yo, I won, right? They're like, no. They looking at him like, what the? He like, I won, right? This nigga starts getting into it with somebody else because he like, you from my city. You supposed to say I won. No, fuck that. And they taking him away. I'm looking like, yo, this guy is like. So this is where it gets sticky, right? And I could tell this story separately, but this is all part of the same thing, right? So this is where it gets funny style. So they put me in a holding cell. They put him in another, in the whole cell. And The guy comes up to me. First one comes up to me is a Mexican, right? It's shot callers, especially in California jails, but just period. It's shot callers. It's people that run the car. That's the head guy of the Mexicans. That's the head guy of the whites. That's the head guy of the blacks. That's the head guy of the Samoans or the Usos, right? So the Mexican guy that's the head comes over and they call me Lobo, right? Because of Wolf. Shout out to my Raza niggas, man. The Mexicans rock with me, and I rock with them. I ain't gonna lie. So he comes over and he's like, Lobo. They talking me through the door. He's like, yo, Lobo, why'd you hold back, man? So I start laughing. I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I got scared when I steal them guns, bro. He's like, no, because he knew. He saw, he like, yo, you held back. And I did. Once I saw them police, I could have really finished them. But I was just like, I just let them go when they said let them go, right? So he was like, no, he said, you did your stuff though, man. He said, orderly, right? I'm like, that shit felt like American Me or something. I was like, I'm laughing to myself. Yo, then boom, the white guy comes over. I swear all of this on my baby life. No, not 1 ounce of seasoning on none of this, bro, on my dead man's. The white guy comes over to the cell and goes like this. This is all he said, right? He said, you're my freaking hero, bro. And it was all right. Everybody hated this guy. You know what I'm saying? They all wanted this guy off. But the white people can't do nothing to a black guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not their politics. So they couldn't do nothing about it either. So the fact that I got this guy rolled up, they was like looking at it like, thank you, right? But the black car, they don't like it. You know why? Because this y'all city. Why y'all couldn't roll him up? Why y'all letting this big doofy guy run around here, get us locked down, get the police acting crazy with us, disrupting our sleep, making a bunch of, why couldn't y'all deal with this? If this is your city and y'all the black guys and y'all supposed to be gangster, right? So if that was a white guy or Mexican, they would have been got him out of here. Probably hawked them all up. They don't play that. But black people, we be divided, worry about dumb stuff. We don't be moving as a unit for real. So they didn't like it. So the dude that called himself being the dude from that kind, he come over to the cell and he like, nah, you know what I'm saying? You did your shit. No, you did your shit. Niggas did their shit. You know what I mean? But I could already tell in the whole, he didn't like it. I could already feel the energy of like, oh yeah, he really feel a way about it because it makes you look soft. Because why you couldn't do it? This guy from all the way across the country gotta be the one cleaning up your mess in your county? That's the way it looks to the whites and the Mexicans. So I already felt the energy from that one conversation, right? And so boom. They have to come and interview you whenever an infraction or something like that happens. They have a hearing, right? Guess what? Because I beat the guy up, I still caught a charge. They talking about mutual combat. Oh, he said it looks like mutual combat. How does it look like that when I'm standing there and the guy comes to swing at me? Right? Now, I didn't even say these words because I know how prison politics are, especially in California. You're not allowed to talk to the police. You're not allowed to say, man, that guy swung at me, he hit me, and I da-da-da-da. You told on him. You said he hit you. You just said, now even though it's on camera, even though they could look at it themselves, you still can't say it. Right? So my man DJ, I know it's dumb, but these are the rules, right? That's just like if you in the streets and you getting a shootout or a fight. Oh, they shot at me first. I mean, you're saying the man shot then, right? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So the reality is, my man DJ, shout out to my man DJ from Oakland, man. Real dude, especially for this, man. He said, yo, Jersey, don't say nothing. I'm gonna be your witness, right? Because you can have a witness when they come to the actual pod. So you're talking to the police in front of the whole pod. So if you was saying something or you know what I'm saying, if you're saying anything that has anything to do with anybody, people can hear it, they can see you, like everything. So DJ is literally saying to me, no, let me be your witness. I'm gonna tell him everything, right? Because he been going to prison out there. He a big diesel. He looked like T-Pain, but with bodybuilding, right? That was my workout partner, right? We used to be doing mad push-ups under the stairs. I hope he's home, man. But if not, free DJ. So he goes up to the police when they come in to have the meeting. Now, mind you, this is the same captain I've been going back and forth with about my freedom. I'm telling him, yo, y'all need to give me my credit so I can go home. COVID ain't my fault, right? This is the same guy. Stop saying that name in my life, please, bro. I don't want these, like, stop. Like, that shit is corny. Let that man die in the dark. Why y'all keep trying to bring him back to life, talking about him and my stuff? Stop. But anyway, yeah, this nigga would have never survived none of these stories I'm talking about. Like, what? But anyway, so the police is like, you know, what happened? And my man DJ says, listen, this guy never bothers anybody. All he does is cut hair, play basketball, you know, and write. He's a cool guy. This guy's been antagonizing everyone since he got here, and he thought he could pick on him, and he defended himself, right? That's what he said. And they have to write all this down. It's transcribed. So if you told or you said anything, it's going to be on paper, right? So, yeah, we talking life. They talking about battle rap. Like, nobody care about that shit. It's real life, nigga. Real movie shit. These niggas be sitting around living in their heads in these fantasies, and y'all be thinking they the same type of people. Y'all crazy? So, long story short, this guy, I say literally the only phrase I said to the boys was, I said, I'm allowed to defend myself. That's all I said. No, I'm lying. I said I'm sure y'all saw the cameras. I'm allowed to defend myself. That's what I said, right? That's what's in my paperwork. I'm sure y'all saw the cameras. I'm allowed to defend myself. That was it. And everything else what I was talking about was about, all right, so when y'all gonna let me out of here? Y'all over here trying to give me extra charges. Y'all supposed to be here, let me go already. None of this should count, because I should be a free man right now. You know what I'm saying? This is the conversations I'm having. So after it's over, I go back up to my cell. I notice that something is missing. I'm like, what? I'm like, nah. So I come out the cell. I ain't gonna lie. God is good, because I really probably could have got dealt with crazy, because I be doing some extra shit sometimes, because I'm not going. I don't care. Whatever extremes I need to go to, I'd be willing to go to them if I'm in an extreme situation. So I come out, and now I know somebody deliberately went in my stuff and tried to whatever. So I'm like, oh, they playing games? And now I'm also knowing that, because there was a new guy there that was a part of their little clique of where he was popping it and saying all this stuff and acting like he a P, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of had an idea of the people that might have tried to do something sneaky and run in my cell. So I started going in their cells. I said, yo, nah, who ran in my cell? Niggas just sitting around looking stupid. Who ran in my cell? Nobody saying nothing. I said, all right. I started going in the cells of the people I thought went in mine. I started just going in their cells, looking around, looking for my stuff. All right. When I came out of like the third cell, somebody like, the nigga that called himself, the one that came over to the cell from the black car that called himself whatever, the snake that's feeling away. He talking about, yo, you don't see what's happening, bro? Niggas said you said too much. What? Who said that? Niggas, like, you know what I mean? They was just saying you. Bro, who said that? They don't want to tell you who, right? Because they want to keep this little, that's the way they try to cross you out sometimes. Especially if people can't get you out the way, if they feel in the way, if they don't like the fact that you making them look soft or whatever it is. You might just be being yourself. But all these little politics and all these games that some people trying to play, you might be a disruption to them because you might just be a real person. You might just be being, you don't care. Regardless of what y'all got going on. I'm going to do me and I'm going to be me. To the whites and the Mexicans, they looking at it like, what they really probably was thinking is, Jones, just Jersey, the Lobo should be the leader over there. Them dudes are soft. And they were. A lot of them are old dope fiends that been going to jail forever and they in these prison gangs just because they've been around. Man, they ain't enforcing nothing. They scared when they find a big old knife or something. Y'all calling a meeting, thinking the Serrano's trying to move on y'all. Y'all ain't got no real weaponry around here. Talking about you running the car. You soft. Just because I'm not on that type of timing don't mean that. So once they start seeing that and seeing that other people looking at it like that, they like, oh, nah, we got to get this nigga out of here. So that was the move, to try and manufacture, to act like I said something. They tried to act like and try to put it out there like, oh, he must have said too much. What did I say? They couldn't say what I said. And DJ right there like, nah, nigga, I was the witness. I'm the one that said they don't want it with DJ. So they just like, no, this ain't on you, DJ. This on him. Man, before I could say something else, this guy, who ironically was there for facing life for guess what? A soda. This man who slept in tents went and ironically kind of looked like me a little bit. He kind of looked like me. It was kind of funny. He just had longer arms and walked weirder. But like, this guy went in a store to steal a soda. They tried to stop him from stealing the soda. He stole the guy. He stole the guy, which makes it a robbery now. And you already got 2 strikes. So this guy's in there facing life. And he got beat all up by the police because he just be doing all weird J-Cat stuff. They call it being a J-Cat out there. You've been doing all this J-Cat stuff. The police beat him up, gave him a limp, all this type of stuff. You've been coming to me trying to spit your raps to me for 9 months, 10 months. You've been trying to rap to me. Now all of a sudden, like, oh, so this is his moment to shine. He trying to steal me out. Oh, I turn around. I swear to y'all, all these same people that have been sitting there talking to me, coming to me, da-da-da-da-da, I seen them in the cut looking like, oh, now y'all niggas trying to jump me? A lot of niggas be hyenas, bro. They don't be wolves. They not gonna attack unless they really see a clear what they think is advantage. So I was like, wow. I started knuckling up. The police saw it all happening though. They ran down. Nobody could really get to me, pack me out of nothing. It was just that one dude just stole off of me. I backed up, recorded, and started shaking with him. So right then, police came again. Look at how God works. Cause I'm definitely never going to no PC or no shit like that. We just gonna have to shake it out, right? So, cause that's what the dude tried to say. He talking about, yeah, you might as well roll it up. Well, what? I wish I would, right? When I said that, roll me up. That's what I said, roll me up, right? That's when the niggas just try to sneak on me from the blind side. Oh, turn around, start shaking with him in the day room. These dudes start creeping up like little hyenas. They was too scared to just run down, right? Police run down. I wanted to go home the next day. I guess whatever the paperwork had happened after they put me in the hole, I think it was the next day. I think it was the next day or the day after that. They was like, roll it up. I'm like, where they taking me? They said, no, you going home. Like, wow. Look at God. Now, if I'd have pulled out that 25 batteries in that sock and went ballistic on homie cranium, I probably wouldn't be sitting here. Because they gave me a charge just for defending myself. Luckily, I was going home and they ain't stand up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the story. That's the story of how some 6'9" guy tried to bully me and when he wound up doing this, he wound up telling the police. See, this is why it'd be crazy. He wound up telling the police that he tried to say it in some gangster way. A lot of people be trying to gangster tell. Oh yeah, man, we did what men had to do because da 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 da. And, bro, what are you talking about? All I said was, listen, I don't. Y'all seen the cameras? I don't know. I'm allowed to defend myself. I think though. Niggas is talking about, yeah, man, he tried to this with me and he this on me first, and they never found the sock because when you get in a fight like that, they don't just search you. They gonna put you in cuffs and lock you right away. So I could take the sock out, dump the batteries out. Never found it. You know what I mean? They never got the sock with the batteries. Otherwise, they probably would have tried to charge me with a weapon or something, but you know what I mean? What are you gonna say? You got batteries laying there? How'd you get these batteries in here? What you mean? I bought them. I just had the batteries in my sock, literally. This is how I carry my batteries. You know what I mean? I've been selling batteries, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But they can't. Now, if you hit somebody in the head with a bunch of batteries, yeah, this is definitely a weapon. Matter of fact, I want to say they might have found that. They might have found them, but they just probably couldn't charge me with it. I don't even remember, to be honest. All I know is I wound up going home, and you know what I'm saying? It was really like an eye-opener, and it was just another example of how God is good, because I didn't think I could beat that guy, pause. You know what I'm saying? That was like, you know, he was at least a quarter bigger than me, pause, and probably 100 pounds heavier than me. You know what I'm saying? So the moral of the story, or as always, is God is good, man. You know what I'm saying? And when people represent that serpenty, you know, you just representing evil, but you're not even built like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like that, they're not even really built. They don't really want no real problems. They want to just look like, you know what I mean? They want to look like it without having to put the pain in the bid. When you the opposite, you just want to win. You just want to live, man. Leave me alone. Let me do what I got to do and go home. Ironically, those are the type of people where if they see that, you know, you a kind-hearted or good-hearted person, a lot of times that makes people uncomfortable. They want to try you because of that. You know what I'm saying? Who this guy think he is? That's how that happens, man. Nick, I can't necessarily agree with you. I'm going to feel a couple of y'all things at the end like we always do. You know what I'm saying? Facts, God is great. They jealous of your God like. It's been that way. Nas said that one time. He said, man, y'all niggas been hating on me since I was 9. That's how that is. You know, it's the curse of the talented. You know what I mean? When they see that light, darkness is attracted to light. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have some trials and tribulations that you're going to have to fight. And it's not, you can't run from everything. Sometimes you got to stand and you got to fight what's in front of you to know what you're made of, to be able to get to the other side, to be able to get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? To just be able to look yourself in the mirror and know you did everything you could. That's all you could do, man, is give your all. That's all you could do, is not back down from the challenges that life brings you. And that's what the metaphor of the fight is. It's not about the violence of a person. It's about facing your challenges head on, not running from nothing, maintaining your integrity, hello, and representing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there know what a wolf is now. They was calling me Lobo in Spanish. Lobo! Lobo! Yeah. Come on, man. I'm gonna keep my head high wherever I'm at, by the grace of Allah. I'm gonna represent. But for those that haven't already, get your copy of The Art of Word War. Yes, ma'am. You tried it. Like, subscribe, share, notification. Bars, look yourself in the mirror and say it over and over. That's a right. Overcame with my chin up. That's a fact. Chin up, chest out, nigga. 10 toes down. No matter what it is. Face it like a man or a woman. I guarantee you, you'll be prouder about yourself. You know what I mean? You'll have more confidence. You know what I mean? And it's not that I'm better than anybody or, you know what I mean, just have more heart or nothing. It's just that I understand, you know what I mean? And I've been in these places and I've been in these situations that really tested my heart, my will, and my belief. It don't get no realer than that. You've been rhyming a lot while you're talking. I don't think you noticed it. I really didn't, bro. I can't help it. I want to manage you. They need to put respect on the wolf lineage. I mean, if you're able to, and you got the resources, I'm not against it. I do need a good manager that could really extract and help me extract the value out of this classic, not only life story, but of this talent that I've been blessed with. You know what I'm saying? I found all my beats, so I still got about 700, 800 beats for sale. You know, all type of songs, all type of stuff, man. You know, share a story of something you manifested or prayed for. This was one, freedom. Hello? It's the biggest one. But when we get on the rebound, we're gonna chop some more. All right, salute, salute, salute. Appreciate y'all, man. If you didn't already, get your copy of The Art of Word War. All right, I put the Cash App down there. If you just want to show me some love on a donation tip, I appreciate that too. Every little bit helps, man. Right now, we're trying to shoot this Flygerian video and getting the album mixed and mastered for when this John battle drops, what might be the end of this week. You know what I'm saying? So, what's the cheapest beat I got for sale? It's not about that. Just tap in. Whatever you can do, we work it out. Like I said, I got 700 beats. You could tell me you got a couple $100. We can make something happen. You know what I'm saying? It's more so about the gesture. It's more so about, just respecting the business and working. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the Wolf Way. You want to show some love, some donations, or if you want to book, tap in with your email, $20. I got y'all, man. Wolf love. Stay in tune. Download Flygerian right now. Stream Flygerian. And stay in tune. Follow me too. At The Real Serius Jones, because our YouTube be way litter than the gram in terms of the lives. So that's why, we've been feeding this machine. But follow me there too, at The Real Serius Jones. Wolf love, man. See you later, Sherry. Tell them bye. All right, y'all.